Shawn. Welcome to GuitarReferenceGuide.com. Super excited about today's lesson. I'm going to be taking you through Pat Martino's version of the song Sunny by Bobby Hebb. This is off of his Cream album. I think this is one of Pat's best albums. Amazing stuff. Put the link below, check that out. In any case, the great tracks you heard me playing over were some of my friends. Lots of times I do my own jam tracks, but today there was no way I was going to be able to play any of those parts. So if you need some great tracks, you need an amazing drummer, keyboard player, bass player, I put all their links below. They'll get you the tracks really fast, and as you can hear, they sound absolutely incredible. In today's lesson, I'm going to be taking you through, as I said, the song Sunny. Who's this for? This is perfect for the beginning jazz guitarist all the way to the advanced jazz guitarist. Even though a lot of the lines that Pat plays are really sophisticated, he also plays a lot of pentatonic lines that are very accessible. So even if you can't get a lot of the more sophisticated lines, there are a lot of lines in there that you'll be able to get. A little bit about this song. The song is in the key of A minor. It's a 16-bar form. There's a couple of things that go on in the song. You have a 2-5-1 progression in F in the tune. You have a 2-5-1 progression that brings you back to the A minor. And then on the third pass, you're going to be going to a B flat 7. So it's not that sophisticated harmonically, not too much to navigate. In this video, I take you through the first 32 bars of Pat's guitar solo. First thing I do is I play through the entire solo really slow, and then I break it down. I go through one line at a time, and then I also talk about all the different things that he's using to come up with these lines, whether it be scales or chord tones or triads or what have you. Then the next part of the lesson, I'm going to take you through how he plays the head, and in this part of the lesson, he uses a lot of octaves to play the head. Has that really cool Wes Montgomery sound. Then the third part of the video, I'm going to take you through how to play the chords. This is more for the beginning jazz guitarist. A couple different ways to navigate through the chord progressions. And then the last part of the lesson, I'm going to discuss some of the different soloing strategies you can use if you're more of a beginning jazz guitarist. So I'm going to give you some shortcuts to being able to play through this tune harmonically, make it a little bit easier for you. So if you like what you see in this video, please subscribe, hit the link below. I also have a PDF that goes with this lesson. Everything that I talk about in the lesson is in the PDF, so if you get the PDF, it's a lot easier to follow the lesson. So thanks so much for visiting me at GuitarReferenceGuide.com. Very excited about today's lesson, so let's do it. Okay, now I'm going to play through the first 32 bars of his solo with the metronome at 75 beats per minute, so it's nice and slow. This way you can hear the solo in its entirety with the metronome nice and slow. You hear all the rhythms. Here we go, 75 beats per minute. Then I'm going to break the whole thing down one line at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
go. So first thing we're going to talk about is the key. We're in the key of A minor, so it starts with, we're going to talk about the chords first. We have an A minor 7 chord. Go to G minor 7. This is going to split the measure 2, 5, and F. F major 7, so here G minor 7, C7 to F major 7. E minor 7 flat 5 is the 2 of A minor, E7 is the 5 of A minor, so a 2-5 A minor progression, and then we're back to the top. So the first line is based on the A minor pentatonic scale. He likes to use that a lot. Comes in on the and of a 1, so 1. So here I'm playing 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret twice, and then I rest. Now the next line I'm going to play real slow, then break it down. Harmonic minor scale, A harmonic minor. He's playing this over the C7 into the F. 6th fret, 7th fret, 4, 5, 7, 6, 5. He flips that back. Now over the F major 7, he's back to the it's a major pentatonic scale here, F major pentatonic. Now would be the next phrase. So we have, so we're basically playing 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 8th fret, which is the F, back to G. We're sliding into the E note, which is the root note of the E7. He's targeting that note. So if I play the first 4 bars, it's going to sound like this. Now we have a pickup to bring us into the next section of the tune, which is going to be the same. We're going to repeat the same chords over again. He's going to start this line. This is going to be mostly all melodic minor with some chromaticism put in there. So I'm going to play through it and then break it down. Very long line. One more time, really slow. Okay, so now here he's using a melodic minor, and that would sound like this. So you should get familiar with your A melodic minor scales, works really well over this. So here we're going to start with the pickup, 6th fret, 4th fret, 6th fret, 7, 4, 5, 7, 5, 8, chromatic line, 7, 6, 5, 8, 7, 5, 7, over to the 4th fret, back to the 5th fret, drops down to the B, 7th fret, 5th fret, 8th fret, 4th fret, 7th fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret, 8th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, back to the F. He's targeting that F again because he's on the F major 7 chord, and then ending on the E again. And that will be that line. A little quicker. And that would be the next series of lines. Okay, now the next pickup into the 2-5 be a nice tasty pentatonic lick. So here we're starting with sliding into, I'll just play it, break it down. So I'm sliding from 9 to 10, grace note, back to 9, 7, 8th fret twice, and then we're hitting this F. Now the F is not in the pentatonic scale. It's the 4 of C or the 6 of A. So Very bluesy lick. And he's playing this over the E7 chord. Now the next line is also based on the A minor pentatonic scale. Okay, so here I'm playing, if we look at the minor pentatonic scale here, A minor pentatonic, he's sliding in and out of some of these notes using the flat 5, which works really well. Really slow. Okay, now the notes, or the notes would be the 9th fret on the G string, 10th fret, back to the 9th fret. We slide from 12 to 13, back to 12 to 10, 12, 10, twice, back to 12, back to the A note. And that's the 9 of G. And he's playing the 13th fret on the D string and the B string simultaneously. Sounds like that. So if I play through all those licks together, it would sound like this. And he's playing that with the pick and his middle finger at the same time. Now we're going to play another pentatonic lick over the F major 7. So this is 10th fret, 8th fret, sliding into 9, 7, 5, 7. Now over the B flat 7, he's going to be playing this very quick minor, the blues scale, A minor blues scale with the flat 5. He's going to be sliding into the flat 5, back to the 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret. He's going to do this, I think, a total of 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. First 2 times, he slides really quick. And that also comes in on the end. And then the next 4 times, he doesn't slide into it. Then he plays the 7th fret again, the A note. So if I play through that whole sequence of notes, it would sound like this. 7th fret again as a pickup. A little quicker. And those lines are all the same. 7th fret to 8th fret, 7th fret to 5th fret to 7th fret. And that would take us through the next 3 bars. And that would be over the B flat 7, to the B minor 7 flat 5, and to the E7. Okay, now we move on to the next part. Now this line is a little bit tricky. It has a pickup on the 5th fret. I'm going to play through it slow and break it down. Again, really slow. Here, he's employing that same harmonic minor scale again, and he's blending it with the A minor natural scale. But notice how he throws the notes around. He's not just playing in a scalular fashion. He's literally breaking the sequence, which makes it a little more difficult. A little faster. Okay, so now we're playing 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, 7th fret, and then we pause. There's a rest there. So this comes in on the pickup. Now we have 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret. Here's where we're hitting that A flat that makes the scale harmonic minor. 4th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret. Standard diatonic scale here. 4th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret. 5th fret, 8th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret, all based on the diatonic scale A minor. 5th fret, 8th fret, 6th fret, B flat, up to B, and then targeting the G to end the line. So, one more time. Better to finger it like this. And he uses almost all alternate picking. Now the next line brings us into another, some more pentatonic ideas. So here starts the next chorus of the next 16 bars. So I'm going to play it, then break it down. Okay. So here, once again, we start on the end. 1, slide in, or play the 12th fret, 10th fret, 13th fret, 10th fret, 12th fret, 9th fret. Now we're sliding back into 13, flat 5, back to 12, 10, 12, and that will be the A note. Now we have this really cool little double stop lick. We're playing the 8th fret and the 9th fret, sliding into the 9th fret and the 10th fret there. Now we do the little slide into the flat 5 again. Hammer, pull off, back to the 12th fret, the A, back to the 10th fret. So one more time through that whole line. Slow. A little quicker. And that would bring us into the F major 7. Okay. So now we have another really long line. And this is going to bring us into the B minor 7 flat 5, into the 2-5, back into the A minor. So he starts this with the B note. I'm just going to play through the line and then break it down. This is a very long one. One more time, really slow. All 16th notes. Okay, so here we're playing 9th fret, 11th fret, 12th fret, 8th fret. And then we're up to the 10th fret on the low E string. And this starts the pickup of the line. This is essentially now a Dorian line. With some pentatonics, C triad here. Okay, so we have 9, 11, 12, 8, 10th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret, 7th fret, 10th fret, 9th fret, 8th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 10th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret, 10th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 9th fret, 7th fret, 10th fret. This is another classic Pat Martino, that same lick that he likes to do. 6th fret, 9th fret, back to the 6th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret. This is a real quick pull off. 7 to 8, 10, 6th fret right here. He's leading us into the A note. Skip string up to the 7th fret of the G string. Now we're on the 5th fret of the high E string. 9th fret, 8th fret, 6th fret, we slide over. 7th fret, 5th fret, that's right, 7th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 8th fret. Now we're going to have a chromatic line starting from the 6th fret. 7, 8, 9, 10, and then ending on the F because that's the chord that he's going after. He's targeting that note right there. So one more time. Classic Martino lick right there. And that's by far one of the most difficult lines in the whole tune. And here he also changes the velocity. He starts with a really light touch. Barely hear it. And then he plays a little louder. Sorry. And that would bring us into the 2-5 back to the A minor. So that would be that line. That's measure 20. That ends measure 23. So one more time. Okay, now the next line is going to lead us back into the 2-5. That brings us to the top of the tune. I'm going to play through it and then break it down really slowly. Okay, a little quicker. Okay, so here we're starting off with, he's starting on the A note and he's playing the A note sliding into the 9th fret here from the 8th fret, 7, 8, 9, 7th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 10th fret, 8th fret, and that's an F major 7 arpeggio right there because he's playing the major 7. So we have, there's your F major 7 arpeggio. Now he's going to move all the way the 8th fret, so we have 7, 8, 9, 7, 9, 10, 10, 8, all the way up to the 12th fret, big stretch. Now this is a straight chromatic line that's going to come all the way down to the C. So 12, 11, 10, 9, and then we slide over to 8, 10th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret. Now we're going to have a chromatic dyad movement that's going to bring us all the way up to the A, all the way down to the A minor. So we're playing here. We have 8, 9, 7, 8, 6, 7, 5, 5, 6. Or no, 5, 7 there, sorry. So that would be 9, 10, and this is a chromatic line. 9, 10, 8, 9, 7, 8, 6, 7, 5. And when we get to the E, he springboards into another A melodic minor, like, or A harmonic minor here, starting with the pentatonic line. Then into the melodic minor here. Seventh fret. Now here he's going to do a pull off from 8 to 7 to 5. 8th fret, 6th fret on the B flat, because now he's playing over a G minor chord, and then he plucks the 7th fret of the G string twice. So. And then now we have a little break here, so this would be the end of measure 26. So if I play that whole line really slow, it would sound like this. So notice how, as he's playing, he's always marking where the chords are with his note choices. A lot of chord tone based ideas here. Now we're going to play a descending line that's going to lead us into the next line, and this is going to be over F major 7 mostly. We start with the C, it comes out of the C, B flat, slide from 4th fret to 5th. I'm just going to play it then break it down. So here we have 8th fret, 6th fret, slide into the 5th fret. Now we have a basic pentatonic line over the F here. 7th fret, so we have 8, 6, 4 to 5, 8, 5, 7th fret, 6 to 7, back to 5. Rhythm would sound like this. And then you're going to hold that 5th fret, and that's going to lead us into the next line that's going to be over the B flat 7 chord. Starting on measure 28, the 5 is holding. I'm going to play through the line, then break it down, play through it really slow. It's a pretty difficult line here. One more time, a little quicker. Okay, so we start with an A minor scale here, basically. 7th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret into an F minor triad, 10th fret, 11th fret, 8th fret, that's all coming out of an F Dorian scale, 9th fret on the B, 8th fret on the high E. Now we're going to walk back from the 11th fret, 11, 10, 8, 7, and this is leading us into the B minor 7. And this is a really cool line because you wouldn't expect him to play something like this. He's basically playing the 5, then he's playing the flat 5, he's playing the major third, the major third, and then the minor third. Now we're going to the 8th fret of the D string, which would be the major 7, 10th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret. This is, you hear a lot of tension in this line. 8th fret on the A string, 5th fret, 7th fret, 6th fret. And now we're playing the 6 of B minor, 7 flat 5. 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret. Now we do the line that leads us up to the 10th fret. We have the 8, which is the F note. Now we're playing over the E7, which would be the 8th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, and then we slide up to the 10th fret. Now I'm going to do the line a little quicker. Okay, we're almost done. Now after we slide up to the 10th fret, we're going to play another one of those classic Pat Martino lines where he's playing off of the B melodic minor scale. So we slide up to here, now I'm going to play the line, then break it down. And this is over the A minor 7. One more time, really slow. Okay, so here we're playing 7th fret, 9th fret, 7th fret, 10th fret, 6th fret, 9th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret, real quick pull off here from 8 to 7, C to the B. 10th fret, 8th fret, 9th fret, 7th fret, 10th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, 7th fret, and that ends the line. So the last line would be like this. Almost last line, one more line. One more time, a little quicker. Okay, now the last line is much like one of the first lines he played. Moves up to the 10th fret on the G string, 8th fret, and this is playing over B minor 7, D7. So here I'm playing 10th fret, 8th fret twice, 10th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret, 8th fret, and back to the 10th fret, and I'm resolving there, and that's over the E7, so it's a little bit dissonant, and that would be the whole solo, line by line, really slow, breaking it down like that. Now I'm going to play through. I'll play through the whole solo at a really slow tempo, and the actual solo is a 133, so that's really quick, but I'm going to play through the whole thing really slow for you right now, one time. Here we go. Now I'm going to play through the head, and then I'm going to break it down. I'm going to play through the whole thing really slow. He uses octaves and little chords for this one. Here we go. Okay, so for playing the octave, I'm going to play over the A minor, the 7th fret and the 9th fret. Now I'm going to mute all the other strings, and I'm using my thumb to get that real Wes Montgomery-like sound. Okay, so I'm playing the 7th fret and the 9th fret here. Strum that twice. Now on the 4th beat, I'm going to hit the A minor 7 chord into the G minor 7 chord. So and then now the melody here is going to be, we're playing the 10th fret, the 7th fret and the 10th fret. That's an A note, that's an A octave. Come back to the G, a whole step. Playing the E octave here, D octave, then the C octave, and that's going to be straight eighth notes. Now, in the actual melody of the song, it goes up to the A, but Pat doesn't play the A. He just literally stops here. You could also do this. If you wanted to, you could hit that A octave, playing 5th fret of the E and the 7th fret of the D. Now we're going to play C, D, and then I'm going to slide up to the E. Do that again. This time, I do a chromatic walk down to get to the G, and I get to the G on the end. So that would be on the 2nd beat, the A minor 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here I'm just barring to play the A minor 7. I'm just barring the 5th fret here. And that's A minor 7, barring all those. And then I do this line again. But this time I go to the A. And that will be the first 8 bars. Now the next section, I'm going to play through it and then break it down. Here we go, yeah. Okay, so we start by playing the C octave, C, C, D, E, D, C twice, E, D, C, pause, the G octave, E, D, C. I do a really quick octave slide here. I'm playing the G to the G flat and then back to the G. D, C, D. So one more time. Now we only have 4 more bars to finish. I'm going to play it and then break it down. So we have okay, so here I'm playing the E octave twice, 8th notes. Now E octave again, but quarter notes to the D octave. D, C, up to the A for 2, back to the C, then I play an E7 sharp 9 here, which is going to be 7, 6, 7, and 8. And that would be the head using octaves. One more time, a little bit quicker. I accidentally hit the air. Now I'm going to play through the head a little bit quicker, closer to tempo. Now the only other thing that happens in the tune is the second pass, instead of playing the A minor 7 to the G minor here, he comes up to here. So we go, so he does this. And then everything's basically the same. So here you're playing an A minor 7, 12th fret, G minor 7. So we have 12, 14, 12, 13, and 12. And then that same chord down a half step. Other than that, it's all the same. And that would be the... Okay, so now I'm going to take you through the chords for the tune. It's pretty straightforward. We have an A minor 7 here. Here I'm playing this chord like this, second finger on the 5th fret, third finger barring the D, the G, the B, and the high E strings. So I would play this 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I would go to the G minor 7. And here I would play the same chord at the 3rd fret, a C7 chord, which would be 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 1st fret. Here you could also play a C9 would work really well here, which would be 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret. F major 7, which would be 1st fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, and 2nd fret on the E, the D, the G, and the B strings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, B minor 7 flat 5, I'm playing 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 4th fret, and I'm splitting this measure. I'm playing B minor 7 flat 5 to E7. I leave my pinky down, and E7 will be open, 2, open, 1, 3, and open. And here I'm playing with the pick and my fingers, grabbing these 3 fingers, grabbing strings at the same time and using this for the bass. So I have my A minor 7, and this happens 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. This splits 2, 5, 1, and F. 1, 2, 2 beats on the G, 2 beats on the C7, 4 beats on the F major 7, 2 beats on the B minor 7 to E7, and that's 2, 5, bringing us back to the A minor 7. So that goes 3 times. You can also play that up here like this. I'm playing A minor 7 like this. 12, 10, 12, 13. G minor 7 down a whole step. Now I'm playing C7 here. F major 7. F major 7 would be 8, 10, 7, and or 9 and 10. So I have 8, 10, 9, and 10. Now here I could play the B minor 7 flat 5 like this, which would be 7th fret on the E, 7th fret on the D, 7th fret on the G, 6th fret on the B, and then I go to E7 here, which would be 7, 7, 6, 7, and 5, and then back to the A minor. Or I could play this tritone, which would be a B flat 7 flat 5, which is 6, 6, 7, 6, 6, 7, and 5. That's a tritone substitution to get back here. So that goes 3 times, I think. And on the 4th one, we're going to hit the B flat 7 chord, which you can play down here like this, which would be barring the 1st fret, 3rd fret, 1st fret, 3rd fret. Then I'm back to the
B minor 7 flat 5 for a whole measure, E7 for a whole measure, back to A minor 7 to E7. Play it up here now. I'll play it down here. Could also do a little chromatic walk down like that. B flat 7, B minor 7 flat 5 to the E7. Play 13 there, that also works. Here you could also play the B minor 7 flat 5 like this, playing the 9th fret, 9, 10, 10, 10. I could go from here, and I could play an E7 flat 9 here, which would be 7, 6, 7, and flattening this out. Play the 6 here and then back to A minor. So the 2, 5 also works great like that because you're holding the F down for both of them. And those will be the chords. So hope you enjoyed this lesson on how to play Sunny, Pat Martino version, and hope everyone stays safe and have a great day.
Now, as far as the scales go for this tune, you could pretty much get by playing pentatonic scales. That would work really well. As far as the 2, 5, and F, you want to think about that B flat note. So you hear Pat hit that a lot because he knows that that's, that's one of the main differences of those two keys, is that in the key of F, you have a B flat. So you just throw that into the mix. So using diatonic scales, A minor diatonic scales, using F diatonics, using A minor pentatonic scales, in all the different positions, work on that. Then playing the G Dorian, C Mixolydian, in the key of F major, so playing F major scales and playing your Dorian mode and your C Mixolydian mode would work really well for that. And then the 2, 5 that comes back to A minor, a lot of the scales that we'd use there would be very standard. You'd have the Locrian scale, the E, or you'd have the Locrian, B Locrian, and then you have the E Mixolydian to bring us back to the A. Those will be a couple of the simpler concepts to use when improvising through this tune. The other scale, a couple of the other scales, also of course the chord tones, playing through the notes that make the chords. That always works really well. And then Pat likes to use a lot of the melodic minor. That's the harmonic minor. That's the harmonic minor. He likes to use that. Basically just a minor scale with a major 7th. And then also playing the melodic minor, which is just like a major scale with a minor 3rd. So that scale also, he uses that a lot. You hear him, constantly using that over this tune. You hear this lick here. That's the scale right there. Okay, for the improv section of the tune, for those of you that haven't been playing that long, that are just getting into jazz, some things that you're going to want to learn right off the bat. This is in the key of A minor. So getting down all your A minor pentatonic scales, Your A minor diatonic scales would be a great start. Then it has a 2, 5, and F. So your G Dorian scale. Then it goes to a B flat 7. That's what, and the B flat 7 is a big tonal shift. So here you're going to want to play B flat mixolydian and your B flat chord tones / arpeggio. Then you have the little 2, 5 that brings us back to the A minor. But for now, I would just worry about those things. I would just, when you're improvising, always try and know where you are in the tune when you're playing over it, so you can try and hit the root notes of the chords, and then also, you know, try and hit some of the notes that are not in both keys. Like when it does the 2, 5, and F, hitting that B flat is crucial because that's not the key of A minor, B flat. And you hear him doing that. You hear him doing that a lot. You know, that's one of the classic Pat licks right there. So, paying attention to the chord tones, pentatonic scales, diatonic scales, and then making sure you follow the harmony of the song and playing rhythmically, of course, super important. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thanks so much for checking us out at guitarreferenceguide.com, and hope everyone has a great day. Stay safe.